Recording in progress.
Hi, can everybody hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Let's just give it another minute and then we can start.
Hello? Hello, can you
Hello.
hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can.
Hello? Can you hear
Okay.
my audio?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. This is Raul.
Okay, well, let's get started. I don't think we have enough individuals from the old board to have a quorum. So let's just get started with the election of the results for the board of directors.
Okay.
Okay.
If you can stand by,
Okay.
Mr. Ware is having issues with the link. Mr. Ware, I'm trying to forward it to you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I just sent it to you, sir. Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Okay. Mr. Ware was just sent the link, and he will be joining us shortly.
Yeah, I'll admit him as soon as I see him on the. Joel, do you want to continue or do you want to wait until he comes on?
Is there any who's present?
We have 22 participants present.
Okay. Well, he can join us, right?
Yeah, absolutely. As soon as I
Okay.
see him, I'll admit him in.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, we can start.
Okay, like I said, for we don't have a quorum for the old board. So we're going to start with the election of the board of directors officers. And the 5 positions that you guys have submitted to my office, all 5 were in. You have 7 positions that are open. So I would need to know which individuals want to continue to be part of the board. We have, so from the 5, Jose Cardena, Chris Ware,
Mhm.
Raul Chacon, Sarah Cruz, Yvette Montes are all part of the new board. And then I need a selection from the following individuals so you can have 7 positions open. And that would be David Chavez, Ventura Pena, Veronica Saenz. They were the 3 highest. And then you also have Franklin Dunfee and Susanne Kligman to see if they want to be part of the board. So you have 2 individuals that you could select from that list.
Okay.
Okay, and then I think we could take a couple of minutes and you guys can, here's Mr. Ware, he's joining already. So Mr. Ware's on the line.
Can you repeat the names again, please?
Okay, Jose Cardena, Chris Ware, Raul Chacon, Sarah Cruz, Yvette Montes. They were
I'm being muted. I mean, I don't have any sound.
we can hear you.
I don't have any sound. Can you get me the?
We do have sound.
Sema, this is David Chavez. Of the remaining 7, who were the 2 highest vote getters? Isn't that the way it should be?
It would be David Chavez and Veronica Saenz.
Okay.
That's fine with me. This is Susanne Kligman. That's fine with me. I respectfully resign. How's that?
Okay. Duly noted.
And this is David Chavez. I also resign.
And Veronica, will you be staying on board or will you be resigning?
Sema, I will be resigning also. Thank you.
Sema, this is David Pierce. Is there a homeowner X registered in the neighborhood, or should they be deleted from this meeting?
I don't know who homeowner is, so I am going to remove them. From the meeting.
Is there a reason why you're deleting Homeowner X?
Well,
Who is homeowner X?
they're not identifying themselves as a homeowner.
There's no rule that I identify myself in a Zoom meeting for the El Mirador Homeowners Association. There are no rules for Zoom meetings.
He's not a homeowner.
If you're not a homeowner, you can't be here.
I can be
And you're not a
for the
homeowner.
property. I don't know why y'all
You're
keep.
not a homeowner.
So you're saying you can prove that you own that property?
I don't have to be a homeowner. Homeowner X is like a name. David
Yeah,
Pierce.
well,
Y'all need to
delete
let it go.
homeowner X is my
Why don't y'all
request.
just tell people what y'all hate about me? Why don't y'all just do that? Here's your opportunity. Go.
Yeah. We don't have to do any of that. He's not a homeowner.
Do you have a list,
Property's in a trust.
Sema?
There's not an
of,
owner of this property. It's a trust. So there.
It's a trust, but
Sema,
not in
do
your
you-
name.
Sema, do you have a list of the address in question?
He doesn't have an address. He just comes in as homeowner X as a guest.
That's false. You don't know what I'm coming in as. You
That's
can
what
go
it's
ahead and
showing
talk
on my
about-
system, sir.
Well, then your system's wrong.
Well, unless you can tell me where you live and that you are an actual
I live
homeowner.
at, well, I live in El Paso, but we own a property at 233 Avenida Mirador in Santa Teresa, New Mexico.
The homeowner.
Not very ethical for you to be acting like this, David.
Oh, you're calling us out. Nice.
Oh, yes. It's
All right.
fixing to be
Okay, I
fun.
made my point. He's not a homeowner and he should not be part of this meeting.
And you are in a
I don't know if you can hear me. My name is Chris Ware. I am also on here.
Yeah,
I am a
you're-
homeowner.
We can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you, Chris.
Okay.
All right, so for the people who have resigned, you have Franklin, Dunfee, and Ventura Pena.
Okay, go ahead.
This is
The
Ventura
ones that
Pena.
have
I
not
reside
resigned?
at 356 Avenida Mirador. I am going to stay on the board.
Okay,
How about Mr. Dunphy?
I don't think he logged in. I don't see him.
Okay, were those the only two left, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, hello. This is Rosalie Gonzalez. Is anyone listening?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, you are, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. So I have a question because I only, on the ballot that I submitted, I had 7 names. David Chavez, Richard Doyle, Franklin Dunphy, Susanne Kligman, Ventura Pena, David Pierce, and Veronica Saenz. Now I'm hearing other names that are put forth that were not on my ballot as a homeowner at 316 Avenida Mirador. And I'm confused as far as what is happening in this meeting, because I cannot understand how these names are put forth that are not on the ballot. It's
They were
confusing.
They were write-ins, Rosalie. You can write in.
I understand write-ins. I'm a poll worker for the last 30 years. I just started hearing names, and I did not hear I know the meeting was postponed from 5 to 7, but I did not hear the number of votes, what the roll call was. I don't understand how this election is being put forth. And then I hear someone is speaking up who is not authorized to be on this meeting, who is not a homeowner. I'm so happy that I heard Ventura's voice, at least, because I've been there at least 30 years. And I'm wondering, if someone could do a roll call and call out the votes.
I can give you all the individuals that were on the initial ballot, and then yesterday I was brought ballots with write-ins, and that's where we came to the tally of the new board. So they had.
Is there an amount that you can submit, or you can tell us how many voted for these 5 individuals, including myself?
So they were in the 30s. There were 2
You don't
votes.
have an exact amount?
Yeah, I do have an exact amount.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
I mean, we had 32, 31, 32, 32, and 29. And then we had 27, 24, 24, 23, 27, 23, and 23. But some of those have resigned. So the only 2 individuals that will stay on board, aside from the 5 individuals that have been selected, are Franklin Dunfee and Ventura Pena. That would give you your 7 board members. So with that being said, then it's up to the new board to select the positions of who is going to be president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary.
If I may, I motion to nominate Celia Cruz as secretary.
I'll second that.
I think Yvette Montes as vice president.
I second that.
This is Rosalie. I'm wondering why I was muted.
Nobody muted you, ma'am.
We can hear you, Ms. Montes or Gonzalez. Can you hear us?
Hey guys, can you hear me as well?
Yes,
we can hear
I can hear you.
Okay, Raul, I'm gonna second that motion for Ms. Celia. Secretary.
I did second it. Did nobody hear me?
Yes, you were heard.
Raul, what is the last name? Chacon.
Correct. So I need president and treasurer.
I would like to, I'm Edward Garcia, 101 Avenida Mirador. I'd like to nominate Raul Chacon as president.
Okay.
I'll second that also.
I second that as well.
I'll go ahead and add me as well for that.
I motion to nominate Jose Cadena as treasurer.
Chris Ware, I'll second that.
I'll second that as well.
Is he here in the meeting?
Yes, I am. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
So
quick question, man. You got any experience with accounting and all that good stuff?
Would you repeat that?
for the elected for treasurer, does he have any experience with accounting or financing or anything of the sort?
Yes, sir. I have a associate's degree in accounting and I'm a bachelor's degree in HR, human resources.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Sema, we should probably put this to a vote
Okay.
amongst the board of directors.
Okay. So then the three remainder will be just members, right?
Correct.
So Chris Ware as the member, Franklin Duffy, and Ventura Pena. And that will be your board.
Congratulations, everyone. This is a historic moment. May good things to
Thank
come.
you.
With the support of all the homeowners.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sema, we should, I motion to vote for the prospective officers.
Okay.
All in favor regarding Yvette Montes becoming vice president, please say aye.
Aye.
And if you could
Aye.
state your name.
Chris Ware.
I, Jose Cadena.
I believe, pardon? Celia Cruz is having issues with her audio. She says that she's muted.
No, no one's muted on my side.
We need to meet in person, not by Zoom.
Did she come on board? Was she heard? Gabriel, I believe it's Gabriel, right? That spoke up.
Yes. Yes, we can meet not by Zoom, but in person.
Yeah, it's just my computer. Let me see.
You're not clicking in the right place.
No, there it is. Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear us now? Raul?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay.
Okay, we had a petition out that went out to see that we did away with the Zoom. Did that go through?
We want to do
We
person to
will-
person.
Person-to-person meetings.
Okay, we'll call a motion to terminate the Zoom meetings. Let's get through the election process, and
Okay.
then after that, we'll do that motion. Does that sound
Sounds
good?
good.
Congratulations to the new president.
Well, I've been not nominated,
I'll swear you
But-
in.
but we haven't been received the votes.
No, you have received the vote. So this is your new vote. This is your new board.
Okay. So it's final?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, congratulations are in order to the vice president, the treasurer, the secretary, and I thank all and every one of the homeowners that believed in us, and we will put forth every effort to make our community proud of us. And once again, thank you for your vote of confidence. Myself, and I will speak on behalf of my partners, Yvette Montes, Jose Cadena, Mr. Cruz, and Mr. Ware, and along with Mr. Dunfee and Mr. Pena. We also look forward to working with you. We will revise what's been happening over the years, and we will definitely work to improve our community. You have that promise from me.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you. That was great.
When is the next meeting?
The next meeting, we shall set the next meeting for a month from now. Does April 5th sound good to you?
Saturday, that's
That
Are we-
April 5th is good for us.
Are you gonna try to have it at the fire station?
Are we gonna have, Yes. are we gonna try to have it at the fire station like we used to be?
Well, that remains to be seen. I can go out there and I will see whether they will have it available to us. But that I will send out some correspondence and let the homeowners know that the next meeting will be at 7 p.m. For now at a place to be discussed. Sound fair?
Sounds fair.
Friday.
And of course, the motion, just so that it's on record, I move to do away with Zoom meetings.
Excuse me, excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Rosalie Gonzalez. And
Yes, ma'am.
And I would like to move that this would be considered new business for the next meeting, so that all of the homeowners are notified that they would be able to join the meeting if they're not present, because people have different schedules and people are, they are entitled to some notification for new business like this. I move, I would hope that someone would give me a second on this, but I believe this would be new business and should be something that is open for discussion before you do away with Zoom meetings. And thank you for listening.
I agree.
Okay.
There should be a vote on that, not just that it's decided. But
Okay.
I would also like to say that I want to be sure that it's homeowners that are allowed to be a part of the meeting and not just anybody that decides they feel like they have a voice.
I believe that would be the job of people who are both in communication and as officers or board members, to assure that whoever is on the and present at meetings and have a vote, that they are, and that's all I'm saying.
Well, you sign in.
I agree with that.
Okay, noted.
Raul, this is Chris Ware.
Yes, sir.
I think we should have the open meetings where we're there together, but I also believe that there should be an option for those who want to continue the Zoom meetings to do so, because we do have elderly and we do have handicapped persons who should have the option to be able to attend a Zoom meeting. So, I do believe we should have
a very
Thank you,
And-
Mr. Ware, and it would be lovely to have a Zoom meeting at the fire station. So
Yes,
thank
and
you
also
for
the second
picking up.
thing is, that April the 5th is on a Friday. I don't know if we ought to have it on a Friday. Maybe that's a great option. I don't know, but maybe it should be on another day other than a Friday.
This Tuesday, the 9th, better.
Pardon me?
How about on a Tuesday?
I think a Tuesday would probably be better. That's my thought. Maybe it's not everybody else's, but Friday doesn't seem like a good date to me, but you guys, that's not up to me, so.
Okay. Well, your idea is a valid one. That way, people who aren't able to can attend a Zoom meeting. So the change, Sema, if you could schedule it for April 9th at 6 p.m. at a date to be determined, at a location to be determined.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
one more request to the new board before we adjourn. The rocks in the yard of 233 El Mirador that have been there for a year. What will be done about those?
Well, sir, we have to since the old board resigned, we need to put together the design review committee. So I don't have an answer for you yet. We will have to put a design review committee, and then we will address it on the meeting in a month.
Raul, I just want to say, I appreciate you taking this on. It's a, endeavor that I think, takes somebody of caliber and quality, and thank you for taking it on.
Thank you, ma'am. I look forward to working with all of you, with including the former members of the both review committee and the board. So I look forward to working with all of you. Everybody will be treated with respect, and we will conduct our meetings with transparency so that it's all fair for everyone.
Appreciate that.
Thank
Yes,
you.
and once again, thank you very much. Sema,
one more thing.
is there any other business?
Yeah, we
Pardon?
need to decide of whether you guys want to postpone the approval of the 2024 budget until the next meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, well, yeah, we need to postpone that. I move to postpone that because that needs to be reviewed.
Okay.
That'll need some, we will have to get some more information.
I second. This is Rosalie.
I do want to bring one thing into to the meeting to take into consideration for the budget for next year. This year we had a surplus of 16,988, which I understand is something that we have never had before in the 20 years. So we came out on the positive. So we had recommended, the board had recommended there would be no increases in the dues.
Right.
Take that into
It's
consideration.
too high right now.
No, that's going to be discussed.
Well, that's it's certainly it's encouraging to know that at least over the last year, the books are looking better. As to prior years, I can't speak of that, but we will continue to make our money work better for us. Thank you for sharing that with us, Sema.
Sure, you're welcome.
Okay. Is there any other business that we need to discuss?
The
Okay.
workers, are they gonna
Well, if
What?
if the workers,
without
you know,
any barring any other objections, I will
hey,
adjourn
Raul,
this meeting.
Raul, hang on.
Yes, sir.
Raul, are the workers still going to stay on?
Are they gonna stay on or are they gonna resign too?
Well, I will need we will need to talk to them
Okay.
because I believe currently is there a contract with the
I
workers?
haven't never seen one, have you?
I've never seen a contract.
I've never seen a contract with the workers.
Okay.
There
All right.
there was one when we first moved here 20 years ago, but not now.
Okay. Well, we will
Contract.
put together a committee in order to investigate that.
Okay.
Uh,
I was thinking about that.
Mr. Pierce, you were vice president to your knowledge. Was there a contract with Mr. Trost?
Yes.
Yes, I believe
There is
there
a
is.
There is a contract.
Yes.
It's still valid?
Well, that I can't speak to. I haven't looked at it recently. I mean, I really, other than believing that there is a written document, I can't say much more.
Okay. All right. We will seek to get that information from the secretary, from Veronica. What's her last name? Saenz?
Yes.
Yes, with Veronica Saenz. We will seek to get that the documents in order to either keep Mr. Trost or to look for someone else to take care of the grounds, or either that or put it up for bid.
But just to clarify, Raul, I do not have that contract. I'm not aware who has it. I would think that maybe Dana Properties.
That's one. The contract.
Sema, do you know of that contract with Mr. Trost?
I only have a written contract. We hired a landscaper when we first took over, and Dana was asked from the board to disbandle it and Mr. Trost took over at the budget amount. And then we also have Tim that does additional work. They've stayed within budget, but it's just a written agreement. We can go back out to bid. We did go out to bid last year when we first took over, and all of the bids were coming in at over $90,000 a year.
Okay.
Which means the association could not afford it.
All right. Well, we will definitely look at keeping them on for now.
And we can certainly go out to bid again and see what the bids come in. They can get three bids.
Okay.
Well, something else I think we need to do, certainly not right now, but I think we need to take a look at our homeowners booklet, and maybe, I don't know the last time it was updated or even looked at, to see some of our rules and regulations as homeowners, and maybe make some updates to some of it. I know as a homeowner myself, I've got some things I'd like to see looked at, and I know some of my neighbors do also. But maybe that's in the probably in the future as we get you get adjusted to your job, and some of the rest of us do too.
Sounds good.
Just remember that any changes that you want to make to any of the official documents and for El Mirador, they are going to need approval by, I believe it's 70% of the community
Okay.
and go through the formal.
70%, you said, ma'am?
I believe so. Don't quote me on that, but I can double check and give you that correct amount.
Okay.
That number, a percentage of the homeowners that have to approve of any changes to the code, rules and regulations.
Huh?
We never had it before.
No, they've never done that before.
No, but that's okay.
Never done what?
We've never had 70%
We've
before.
never even been asked for any changes to be made in the amendments of the association.
But we can work with that.
Okay, do you think they need not be changed, or you think they're okay as they are? Is that what you're saying, or?
No, we need some changes.
We need some changes. Everything changes every year.
No, we definitely need some changes.
Okay. I just getting a feel for it because I know I'm not the only one that lives out here. But
yeah. Well, you brought up a good issue. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
They're pretty. Most of the people here are pretty. They maintain their houses pretty large and yards, but pretty good. So
yes, sir.
We all have problems.
There's just a few, but that can be resolved.
It's just I think if we go and talk to these people, face to face and tell them, hey, this is what you need to do to be in compliance. I think it works better than sending them a letter that you're going to sue them for $1,000 or $3,000 or whatever.
Exactly.
That's not being a homeowner or being
exactly.
Okay, that's a very common sense approach, and I like it.
I mean, it's common sense that we had one person that told us that they had fined him $3,000 for the parking of his truck in the driveway. So that does.
But there'll be some changes.
You guys, excuse my language, the board itself should resolve those problems. I think you guys can. You people can do it.
We'll try, Mr. Montes. We need to get together as a board and work together and fix this up for sure.
Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate showing respect for the rest of the homeowners.
Yeah, all of us will put forth an effort to get this resolved.
Thank you, Mrs. Montes.
Raul, can you hear me?
I can. Go ahead.
Raul, this is Luis Chavez over here at 48 South Trevino Road. One of my biggest contentions is the common area, especially behind my property. That has become a dump. There has been trash bags that have been there over. They removed some of that edging, the wooden edging that was there that was rotting out. And there's different piles behind my backyard. Obviously, we are paying a lot of money for that common area. I didn't know if they had gone into a new contract to have the common area, but that area is pretty bad. Hopefully we can address that in the future and have it looked at because
we will address it
in the next
between now and the next meeting. I promise you that.
I have pictures that I will gladly forward to everybody. Just simply taking a walk back there, you'll see the different piles of that wood and trash bags that have been there for over a year, easy at least.
Okay, but this is not this meeting, so can we continue?
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chavez, for your input.
So I think if everybody's set, I'll send out the notice for the April 9th meeting, location to be determined to everyone. And list the new board members. And then I think from that, we can move forward with a new agenda. Is that okay with you, Mr. Chacon?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think we can go ahead and adjourn the meeting.
Meeting is adjourned. I second that motion.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Aye.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations.
Good night, everyone.
Congratulations.